And I just spoke to our other magisterial supervisor in this area, Jerry Highland, and he wanted me to mention the fact that in all his many years in public service, he has never gotten a letter from the mother of a candidate that was written out by hand in such a personal way. And he said, even if I didn't know Paul Krizek, I'd be voting for him because of Addie Krizek. I knew Addie from all that she was doing at United Community Ministries. And of course I've known Jean for so many years because of all of what Jean has been doing with the family all over the world. You know, by the time we grow old enough at least to start thinking about what's the purpose of our life, it's really all about giving it meaning, you know, and we give our lives meaning by making a difference in others' lives. It's the principal way we do, and we do that because we feel genuine love for others, and sometimes we have an opportunity to go beyond our family and to make a meaningful difference in other people's lives. I only say that because I can't think of a family that has made a more meaningful difference in more people's lives than the Krizeks. From Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, where Native Americans live in desperate, poverty-stricken situations, to the Cheyenne River, to all of the projects in Africa. Jean came to us many years ago. I think this was post-Surovell internship days. I think it may have even been post-McKay service, but it was, I believe, during the Krizek days in our office. In fact, it might have been Paul that initially brought it to our attention, but it was an amendment to when we were in a financial crisis that the Resolution Trust Corporation was taking. Basically what happened is that people ripped other people off who didn't know any better, and then the value of properties would sink, and then they'd come in because they still had enough capital. They'd buy them at pennies on the dollar, and a lot of residential buildings. And you know, Toddy talked about the need for the Democratic Party to represent the middle class and those struggling to be in the middle class. And so many families struggling to be in the middle class were losing all of their assets during this period of time, and the government was complicit. And it was Jean's amendment that we put in that said, no, if these multifamily housing developments can be used for lower income people, then that needs to be a first priority. And Jean was just telling me the fact that tens of thousands of homes, because of his amendment, have now been made available in an affordable way for that many families all over the country. And that's just one little vignette about the kind of difference they have made. So it's international, it's domestically, and it's always targeted on the people in greatest need. I say that because that's the context in which Paul Krizek is running for office. A lot of us have been wondering, waiting for when he was going to do that. And now he's doing it. And I cannot imagine anyone who has a better mind, a bigger heart, a greater commitment to serve people than Paul Krizek. I just love this guy. And it's our enormous good fortune that he's willing to serve this region and this state at this time. So, Paul, you're on, and then we're going to hear from Scott. Paul Krizek.